Well, okay. We have to head downstairs. Also, I went into memories, and we actually have memories for stuff that we didn't get, right? Jed's helmet. So much. She's written notes. About, because if you listen,
thanks for driving me home, Pike.
yeah, we had audio cues for the memories we found, but she's actually written her own thoughts in the journal. So in chapter 1 we had the crack. He from Gabe. He'd been in town for a week, and his free time went into finding Dad. It was useless, of course. Dad had disappeared from here years before, moved on to some new town, some new job. Gabe called county clerk, followed up on a rumour, and for just a second it must have seemed like he'd finally cracked the case. Our records do show that a Mr. Chen was briefly a resident of Haven Springs, Colorado, but then it's such a shitty feeling, realising that you've exhausted all your options and there's no more gas in the tank. At first all you can do is lose your shit, try to put your foot through the wall, scream at the stars and hope to cause an avalanche. But eventually, when you're all out of anger, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself and who you'll be after all of this. And Gabe didn't have an answer, not yet. Mac had Riley's letter. I could do without Mac's furious insecurities banging around in my skull, to be honest. It's such an urgent feeling, a rope around his neck, pulling him forward, compelling him, urging him to find something other than himself to direct his fury towards. Every morning, this guy wakes up with that sinking, inarguable certainty that today will be the day Riley comes to her senses, realises how much better and smarter she is than him, and cut the cord. So it's almost a relief when he finds some external target to project his self-hatred onto. Riley's goofy bartender buddy, the one who's helping her follow her dreams of leaving Haven Springs behind. He tells himself a story, turns Gabe into the villain, and for at least as long as it takes to blow up in his face, he can distract himself from feeling worthless. I wish I didn't relate so fucking hard. Pike's business card. You know how you can sometimes feel like you're two people at once? I think Pike feels that way. A lot, maybe. He's Jason, and he's Pike. He's a doofus hanging out at the bar until last call, and he's a responsible public servant who volunteers to drive people home when they've had a few too many. He's just some guy, a nobody with subscriptions to too many streaming services and one of those meal-in-a-box clubs. And he's a cop with a gun and a badge and all the power that comes with those things. Sometimes, like say in the middle of a blizzard when the new Typhon geologist gets plastered and calls the number on your business card begging for a ride back to her apartment. Maybe he wishes he could pick a lane, stay home, have a drink in front of Jeopardy, yell the answers at the TV, but the urge to do good, to do his part for the community he loves, it'll always drag him out into the snow. I don't think I've ever felt that way about a place. Steph's button. Chapter 2. They met in Seattle, a couple of queer punk rock girls drifting through the scene looking for comrades who wouldn't be spooked by their respective baggage, and they found each other. They called the band Drugstore Makeup. Steph on drums, Izzy on guitar, a lot of noise for a two-woman band. For a while, Izzy thought they were in love. For a while, Steph tried to be. It's weird to think about that the things I like most about Steph, her enthusiasm, her ability to have a wild idea and commit to it, her fearlessness, represented such a dead end for Drugstore Makeup. For her and Izzy, I can feel Steph staring across the rooftop at her, wishing that Izzy was what she needed, and I guess my heart breaks for both of them. And Jed has the helmet. So much happening at once, a fear that blacks out the edges of your vision, turns off parts of your brain so that all you know is the pounding of your own pulse in your ears and the gut-deep drive to claw your way out. I know that feeling. As soon as Jed saw daylight, that fear urged him forward, wanted him to run for home and leave the mind behind. He resisted it, clamped his jaw closed until his teeth ached, and turned to pull the others out. Fuck, I don't think I've ever been that brave. And the phone. Sometimes you could just feel the gravity of what someone is about to tell you before they say a word. It's the way they breathe, the empty space they use to choose their words. You start to feel afraid because you know that whatever they're about to say is going to change everything, and the moment lasts a million years. And then your wife says, "I'm pregnant, Jed," and maybe at first those words are like something in a different language, a tone poem without any concrete significance. Maybe it takes a minute for you to remember what pregnant means, and a minute longer to realise how it applies to Anne, how it applies to you, and then maybe your first ridiculous thought, even before "I'm going to be a dad," or "we're so much older than I thought we'd be," is "we should call him Ryan. I had an uncle named Ryan, it's a good name." And then maybe you cry because everything is so big and the world The whole shape of the world has changed. But I think we have to leave now. Go downstairs and leave. We're chilling out. We're the wolf pack. Very melancholy, this one. I mean, they all are, aren't they? Spend all the time waiting for the horrible thing to happen. I bet you the horrible thing hasn't even happened yet. The real horrible thing. Whatever it is. That's how these games go, right? Come on, Alex. There's a memory back there. There's a chair here.
Things got pretty heated back there.
Wall of shame.
I bet Gabe would be up here a lot if he wasn't the one taking the pictures.
Well, I see the thing back there, so the first thing I want to do is run over to it. It's an umbrella.
Guess nobody needed this. Forecast called for rain, but the skies have been clear.
I had an incredible mom, and I decided I wanted to be a ranger. She was the first person I told. She said, "You're exactly what these mountains need."
Losing someone like that, I guess you never get used to it.
But then if we go here and then go to memories, we can look at Ryan's umbrella. In my mind, I can see the rain pattering against her headstone. The stone turns a little darker with each drop. The name engraved there, Anne Lucan, mother and wife, a little more pronounced. Ryan stared so long at that name during the service that it stopped signifying what it used to signify. Just lines scratched into an expensive rock. His mum was more than a name, more than a mother or a wife. His mum was a reason Ryan felt so deeply. The reason he was unafraid to embrace and evangelize every dorky passion that captured his attention. It's hard to reconcile the 19-year-old in this memory with the guy I know. It's hard to believe anyone can start to feel normal again after something like this. I'm still not sure I believe it.
I should put something here. It's the least I can do. Maybe I can find something upstairs to put on the memory table.
That would be a good thing to do, I guess.
Damn, Ducky.
Paul wins. Ducky, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everyone else, 1. Black Lantern Tavern.
Would have been fun to let Gabe kick my ass at pool.
Yeah, this whole trip is tainted now.
This town has a long memory. Guess it's nice to know that Gabe won't be forgotten. I'll spend the rest of my life wondering what would have happened if Ryan hadn't cut that rope. I bet he will too.
There's a wall of sauce here.
Why do I feel like this is a challenge?
Death sauce. Fiery death. Why? Why did I do this to myself? Hot take. Death awaits. Mola hot sauce town. Oh, I would have liked a memory on the wall of sauce. Sad face. Or leave it. We'll leave it. We could transform that into a sad face. Do you know what? Fuck it. Let's transform it into a sad face. Why not? There's a dart in the bear.
That's more like it.
There is a dart in the bear. There's Jed's reward.
Who pays for their alcohol with a check? Oh, wait. Gabe?
Gabe.
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do for me, Mr. Lucan, but I'm not staying long. And I don't take handouts. Just maybe don't cash that check, like, right now.
Gabe, God, it's weird to hear him like this. Since the moment we reconnected, he's been so light, so full, but he was empty when he got here. You can hear it in his voice. Chasing Dad across the country was all he had, all he was. I'm pretty sure he slept in the park the first night he was here. And Jed, who never met a stray he didn't want to adopt, couldn't help himself. He took Gabe in, gave him a place to sleep just until he got his feet under him, just until he picked up the trail and moved on. Did he hope that Gabe would stay? Did he intuit through the hollow-eyed street kid wariness and that I don't take handouts posturing that Gabe needed someplace new to call home if he was ever going to feel like a human being again? Is that what he intuits about me too?
No one could blame me for wanting to drink all my sorrows away. I think Gabe had more fun at his job than anyone.
Times Ducky's told the John Denver poker story. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17.
I can't believe Steph actually drank that bedazzled kiwi whatever the fuck shot. Jed definitely has a decorating style. I'd call it steakhouse chic. They look happy together.
It's all gone to shit, hasn't it? Just like always. What's our objective? Add something to the memory table. We'll
Things got pretty heated back there.
pick that up.
Oh, hey, kid, you don't have to do that.
Too late.
Wanted to apologize. For all of us. We're all grieving, but that's no excuse. It was your brother's wake, and you both deserve better than listening to a bunch of fools squabble.
I don't attend wakes. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. That was pretty rough. Although it's hard to imagine a good version of your dead brother's wake.
No, there's no good version. Just all of us trying to get through it together the best we can. Wasn't the first wake held in this old building. I doubt it'll be the last. Anyway, if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
I need to talk to Mac. I know he's lying. I just don't know why. Any idea where I can find him?
Well, he helps out Eleanor at the flower shop. That'd be the place to start.
Thanks.
Are we leaving?
I feel like I should warn you, though. You might not get the kind of closure you're looking for. If you get any at all. Just don't pin all your hopes on Mac Loudon.
I get it.
Thanks for looking out for me, but what else am I supposed to do?
Something's
I wish I had
sus.
an answer for you.
Something is very sus about what went down.
But if you get a chance before you go all dirty Harry, swing by the dispensary. Charlotte wants to see you. And one more thing. I've been meaning to give you this for the last few days, but I didn't want to disturb you up there. It'll get you through that door and the one upstairs. This is your home now, for as long as you'd like.
What about rent?
What about rent? I don't want to be a freeloader.
Don't worry about that for right now. We'll work out a way for you to earn your keep when the time comes.
Thank you.
give him hell.
I have no idea what to even say to him.
Hey, that was terrible. You shouldn't have seen that. Going through a lot, but can we talk? I know it's asking a lot, but I really need to talk to you. Just don't worry about it for the moment. We need to find something to add to the memory table. Steph says, a year ago I was ready to ditch this place to keep moving like I always do, and a year ago Gabe was the reason I stayed. But even though he's gone now, and even though I miss him like hell, I still have reasons to stay. Thank you for showing me that, Alex. Even if your foosball skills could use some work. Hey, I won in the end, didn't I? I didn't want to crush your spirits. Oh, it is, and so on. And Mac Loudon has deleted their comment. What the hell did Mac post? Legitimately, what the hell did Mac post? Find something to add to the table. I mean, we can talk to Jed.
I've only known Jed a few days, but he's got my back better than any care worker ever did.
Some people just do.
Hopefully, things around here can settle down again.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Find something to put on the memory table. What could we put on the memory table? His beer? We had the beer can. That's a good memory. Oh, great. All 12 frames, huh? This game is actually pretty badly optimized on PC, and I'm glad.
Wonder what I can find up here to add to Gabe's memory table.
I'm like... I'm thinking it's going to be the beers. The beers from upstairs. I don't know, I don't really have memories of Gabe. We just met. I think the beers, that would be a good thing to put on the table. We told him about our superpower, and he was like, you're awesome. You have total empathy.
I'll toss those soon. I swear.
Okay, it must be something in the room. What would Alex want to put on a memory table of something of her brother's? I don't know, because we don't really know Alex or Gabe. We barely had any time with Gabe, and Alex is so withdrawn, obviously because she's got pure empathy, which is, terrifying. Genuinely
Wonder what I can
terrifying.
find up here to add to Gabe's memory table.
Yeah, it's definitely something from up here.
I could add this to Gabe's table.
There's an album.
You're coming downstairs.
Can we also take the album?
This is perfect for the memory table.
We did jump around and in silence. Yeah, we swapped the photo for the album because... Now, unless there's something else that's an even cooler memory... I don't think there is, though. I feel it would be doing him a disservice.
Glad I have something to add to Gabe's table.
We dance to music. Kings of Leon, man. Good band. I had to sell my ticket because of brain worms. Paranoia. Investigate the flower shop, visit the dispensary.
No one could blame me for wanting to drink all my sorrows away.
Well, we drank a lot yesterday anyway. Does Jed have anything to say?
Hopefully, things around here can settle down again.
I think we're ready to go into town. Oh. There's a carving. It says RM Heart TB.
RM and TB. I wonder who they were. I can't believe Steph actually drank that bedazzled kiwi whatever the fuck shot.
Very melancholy game. Something's up with the call.
Okay, Jed said I might find Mac in the flower shop.
Yes, he did.
But I have time to swing by the dispensary if I want.
Charlotte has texted. Oh, we've texted. Alex, can you come by the dispensary sometime? I think I need your advice. Sure thing. Steph Gingrich has my blocked. I'm cooking up a new adventure for Haven. DM me if you want to get involved. You do. Julia Crow says, what insanity is coming for us next? Steph says, DM me, find out. Hector Gonzalez says, whatever that is, I'm in. And Steph has sent us a message. Hey, do you have a sec to swing by the store? Maybe. What's up? Nothing big. I'll tell you when you get here. Heart. Okay. So we're actually out exploring the town again.
Okay, this is probably the most Haven thing I've seen yet.
Wicked sick mining car. There's a pier. We have a pier.
Oh, you heard about that?
I wonder how many fish Ducky's caught in this thing.
That is a rad motorcycle.
On one hand, there's the open road and the freedom to run away from my problems. On the other, helmet hair.
Yes, Mom.
Not sure when the words Gabe Chen and Wake will stop being weird. But now isn't it?
There's closed sign.
No, Mom.
Can we sit at the dock? And have a peaceful Zen moment.
Do I even want to stay here without Gabe? In this state I've never been to before, this town I've been in for less than a week. Not that I know where else I'd even go. Back to the nothing waiting for me in Portland.
Oh, I remember when I sat there and waited for the nothing to come. Poor old rockbiter.
Fuck. I have no idea what comes next.
They look like good, strong hands.
But I'm not leaving here without answers about Gabe. At least I know that.
It's a moment of zen. I think I had to push B to leave the moment of zen. I was trying to let Alex collect her thoughts.
The park looks fun to explore.
We could explore the park then.
If not for the paddling, kayaking would be super relaxing.
Flower kayak.
Tragically, now isn't the time to check out the rest of Haven.
You just said I could explore, Alex. Come on.
Sorry about leveling all your mountains. Here's a bench.
Provided courtesy of the Typhon Haven Springs Beautification Committee. But do you think Typhon are like an evil UAC corporation thing, or there's a squirrel?
I haven't been a bartender long, but I'm pretty sure these are supposed to stay in the bar.
Write a boyfriend.
You're writing a novel? Since when?
I just started. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Babe, this is great. We wanted to take a class together, right? Let's do creative writing.
But that wouldn't start until summer.
What's the rush?
I guess No, you're right. You're right. What if I died tomorrow? Just like that guy? What have I done with my life?
I don't have any easy answers for that.
Newspaper guy.
This is awful. He was so young.
He must be reading about Gabe.
There's Ethan.
Everyone needs to stop telling me it's okay. It's not.
Fuck. Losing Gabe's been hard enough for a supposed grown-up like me. But for Ethan,
New dialogue unlocked.
he looks so alone. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Alex.
Do you want to talk?
Do you want to talk about it?
I'm fine.
Okay. Definitely not mine. I'm here for you, whenever you need me.
Everyone needs to stop telling me it's okay. It's not.
He looks so alone.
So, did I fuck up with
I'm here for you,
Ethan's dialogue?
whenever you need me.
Maybe I should tell his mum. How does your mum work?
This is cool. In a Wicker Man sort of way. I feel like there's a lesson here about love leaving a mark on the world. But I'm not in the fucking mood.
I can't read them. Drugstore makeup. Oh god, did you carve your stupid band name? Birdwatcher.
Oh, sorry. You're fine.
Where are you hiding, my feathered friend? Please, I need you.
Is she looking for a bird? Maybe I'll keep an ear out. Cool binoculars. You bird watching?
Yeah, I'm trying to win a contest.
Oh. Good luck.
Thanks.
Is that a quest?
Feels so weird to be preparing for a celebration. Sorry about leveling all your mountains. Here's a bench.
I can hear a bird. I can hear lots of birds, actually.
Tragically, now isn't the time to check out the rest of Haven.
Do you reckon we can find that woman's bird that she's looking for? Where would a bird be?
I don't think this whole town is a pagan cult, but I can't rule it out either.
If she's looking for a bird, we can definitely find a bird. I can hear one as well. I can legit hear a bird. So if she's looking there, I'm guessing it's where she's not looking. Where would a bird be?
What if I'm secretly a total prodigy at disc golf, but never had the chance to find out? Probably for the best, honestly.
No idea what disc golf is, and it concerns me that that's a thing. I don't have a quest to find a bird, but I am looking for a bird now.
That might be our feathered friend.
Ooh.
I wonder if this is the bird that woman is looking for. Maybe I should let my binocular friend know.
Okay. Those binocular chick was over here, wasn't she? Looking the wrong way. I found a bird.
Where are you hiding, my feathered friend? Please, I need you.
There's a huge bird over by the wall.
Seriously? That might be my hawk. Thank you.
Help the birdwatcher find her bird. That was a quest. That literally was an achievement-based side quest. Is she gone? She's gone the wrong way. Oh, she's clipping. Please go and spot the bird. I just invested time. No. Come on, you can do it. She's walking like she shat herself. Yeah, it's there. It's there, my dude. It's right there, dude. That's it. Now look up slightly. Okay. Best of luck with that. I cannot help you if that's your level of mental competency. I really can't.
At least back then, the only people dying in mining accidents were miners.
I used to babysit Ethan when he was little. This whole thing is so horrible. Did you see him over by the water? Yeah, he looked rough. I didn't talk to him. I wasn't really sure what to say. There's literally nothing I can do for Ethan. I feel so useless.
I've been there.
There's Pike.
Bet Pike's really had his work cut out for him these last few days.
Gabe was too young. Just too young.
Hey, Pike.
Hey! How you holding up?
He's got a bit of a Dan Aykroyd about him. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Okay is good. I think. Hey, I want you to know I meant what I said back there. Gabe was something else. He could bring a smile to my face even on the worst days.
Yeah. That's what everyone's been saying.
And, when you're ready, I still need to get your statement for the investigation.
Mac's a liar.
Mac Loudon, the guy that showed up at Gabe's place, throwing punches, the safety manager on duty that night, is lying to you. That's my statement.
I know you're angry, Alex, but it's an ongoing investigation. I'm still going to need to interview you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Dude is literally channeling Dan Aykroyd.
Shit. If she doesn't let up, my job's gonna get a lot harder.
I know I'm right, Pike. I'll prove it. Bet Pike's really had his work cut out for him these last few days.
Whenever you're ready for that interview, give me a call.
Yep. Will do.
Wildflowers.
Insert epiphany about new beginnings here.
I'm guessing we can't go this far up the street.
Tragically, now isn't the time to check out the rest of Haven.
Yeah. Okay. Visit the dispensary. Threadbare outfitters. Oh, I'm clipping. Help me!
Nice to know. Hipsters can survive at this altitude.
General store.
It's bullshit. We have a right to know what's happening to our jobs.
You guys don't think anything.
Typhon, 8 years of my life, and they can't give me back one simple answer about my job?
Typhon doesn't give a shit about anyone.
I just still can't wrap my head around it.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me. Nothing says festive, like 3 exclamation points.
Where's the dispensary?
I just hope the council passes the vote.
I might be too close to the issue to have an unbiased opinion, but fuck this.
An official council meeting will be held on May 26th to decide one measure. The measure proposes selling property of no more than 20 acres to Typhon Mining for use in an open pit mine. Both the sale profit and subsequent property taxes will be added to the overall budget of Haven Springs to be divided and spent through standard procedure. More information is available at Town Hall. Talk to a council member if you have any further questions.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
Where's the dispensary?
So, anyone seen Loudon?
Wind chimes. The original jam band. One doctor had me try meditation. I always just fell asleep.
Yeah, I also did MBT and a couple of others. That's the dispensary, the Silver Dragon.
Sorry about today.
It's not your fault. But I was really looking forward to climbing Teller's Peak.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed.
Why should one accident close all the trails? What a wasted vacation.
Yes. We're all suffering here.
Do you want to do something together next week?
Sure. I have a pottery class Wednesday night. Want to join?
Class? Maybe? Could we get dinner first?
Yeah, I usually grab a bite with Katie. You should come.
Oh, I meant just the two of us.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
Aren't you sick of me?
Come on, man. Can't you take a hint? She's not into you. Let it go.
That's rough.
If I tell him I like him, we'll date, and then we'll break up. And then I'll lose my best friend.
Maybe I could help them. Wait, hell no. What am I thinking? This is none of my business. Guess they didn't feel like painting the mine.
If he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Acting like what? Maybe I can get her to tell me. She seems pretty upset. Hey, Riley.
Alex. Hey.
Mac.
That fight Mac had with Gabe over your secret meetings. They were about you applying to college, right?
Yeah. Ever since the first time Mac lost his shit in front of them, Gabe and Charlotte had tried to get me to end things with him. And after all this, I can see that they were right.
Think Mac's telling the truth?
Do you think he's telling the truth about the call? That Gabe never made it?
No, it's not that... Sorry. I'm really not ready to talk about it.
He's acting so weird.
Yeah. I get it. It's just...
That was
if
underlined.
he didn't do anything wrong, why is he acting like he has something to hide?
He asked me to leave Haven with him.
What?
Right after the wake. He wouldn't tell me why. But he just looked so guilty. I told him I had to think about it, but... Alex, I'm scared he did something horrible.
Riley. Thank you for telling me.
You deserve the truth.
Eleanor?
You and Eleanor seem close.
She's taken care of me ever since I was little. I never really knew my mom, but she's always been there for me.
What does she think about you going away to school?
She's thrilled. I think she just wants me to end up happy.
That's sweet.
That's really sweet.
She's the most selfless person I know.
She's lucky to have you.
Thanks.
And about Gabe.
I know you and Gabe were close. How are you doing?
I miss him so much. He was like an older brother to me.
Well, I'm glad he had you.
I'm glad he had you.
Thank you, Alex. Really.
Gotta run.
I gotta run. There's some stuff I need to do.
I'm running errands and
Okay.
learning things. I'm paying attention.
We'll talk soon?
Yeah. Whenever you want. Mac trying to skip town is sketchy as shit. I bet I could use that to stoke his fear.
If he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Sorry, Riley. I don't think he's innocent.
I kind of think he is innocent, but I don't think he did something on purpose. I think something else has happened.